Okay, let's get going then. Ready position? Balance. Okay, what I want you to do is just throw jabs, okay? I want you to have a good guard, just get warmed up, throw jabs, just jabs. Double up those jabs, treble up those jabs. Switch stance, just throwing those jabs, like a machine gun of jabs. Good, moving around, don't just stay in the one position. Just get those arms moving. And stop and relax. Okay, so just have a little rest. Next round we're going on to reverse punches. Okay, so we're going to do a minute of reverse punches. Echo, 1 minute timer.
1 minute, starting now.
Balance, keep a good guard, begin. Keep that good guard. And stop. Have a little rest. Echo, stop. Okay, so next round, hooks. Only hooks. So we're throwing hooks to the body, hooks to the head, hooks to the body, hooks to the head. It's up to you. Only hooks, okay? So think about where your target is. You can double them up, treble them up, it's up to you. Echo, 1 minute timer.
1 minute.
Balance.
Now.
And begin. And stop. So we've done about a minute of jabs, a minute of reverse punches, a minute of hooks, and we're about to do a minute of uppercuts. Okay, so with those uppercuts I want you to really roll into those punches. Okay, so you're striking either the chin or the sternum, whichever way is going to be a good place to hit. Okay, Echo, 1 minute timer.
1 minute.
Balance.
Starting now.
Keep your guard up and begin. Echo, stop. We've done jabs, we've done reverse punches, we've done hooks, we've done uppercuts. One last round of boxing, shadow sparring, using all those different punches, use them as combinations, mix them up, mash them up, do whatever feels comfortable to you, okay? No kicks at this stage, just boxing skills, okay? Only boxing. 1 minute, okay? Echo, 1 minute timer.
1 minute. Starting
Hours, and begin. And us. So the objective of this class is to work with that sidekick and use it in a way that when we're grading, we've got a very traditional leg up across, sidekick back down. It's not always relative when you're sparring. When you're sparring, you want to throw that sidekick out as quick as possible, because not only is the sidekick our strongest technique, but it's also a great technique to set you up for another attack. Okay? So the first thing I want you to do is imagine that you're too close to someone. What I want you to do is imagine that someone's coming at you. Okay? So Bob's coming at me. At the moment, I'm too close to Bob, so I need to make some space between me and Bob. The way that I'm going to make my space between me and Bob is to step back and sidekick. Okay, so too close to Bob to do a sidekick here. If I step back, I've given myself a bit more room. Sidekick. Sidekick, you are only ever aiming for where your belt is. Okay, for whoever you're fighting and where their belt is. It's wasted energy kicking to the chest or kicking to the legs. A sidekick is only going to be really effective, the best, at this level. Okay? So what I want you to start off with, step back, sidekick. Okay? I'll have Bob to help me. You guys would just be on your own. Okay. Step forward your left leg on my count. 1. Feel good? Yep. 2. 3. 4. 5. Okay, switching to the right stance, same again on the right side. You're too close to Bob at the moment, step back, side kick, use better's reach, okay? 1, 2, 3, before he slides too far, 4, 5. Each one of those went into the same place. Each one of those is looking to kick someone in the stomach, so that as they're coming close to you, it's never fun. As soon as someone's ever been kicked in the stomach, they always go back a little bit. As soon as someone's been caught in the stomach, it takes a lot of guts, literally, to get kicked in the stomach and come back from it. If you can get someone in that stomach, it's going to take away a lot of confidence. Okay? If you've ever had the opportunity to fight against my boy, Sasha's got this wonderful sidekick, because he can mask it as a roundhouse kick as well. So we use it to just get into the stomach, or we can turn it into a roundhouse kick. Okay? So what Sasha tends to do, he slides into it. But there's only a small shift. I didn't move more than that much. I didn't move more than 10 inches. But in that 10 inches, here, it's ineffective. Here is out of range. But if you're fighting against someone, you're keeping them out of range, you've got to know where you're going to kick them. Okay? So a good way to get back into range, slide into it. Keep your guard up. Each one is always going to go in the same place, into that stomach. Practice, practice, practice. As you get more confident with this kick, you can use it a lot more in self-defense as well as in sparring, contact sparring. And when that eventually comes back, I want an entire club of ninjas that are quite happy to use that sidekick, to be a little bit more side on sometimes, so you can throw that sidekick, or you can mask it into that roundhouse kick. Okay? Our style, we're a lot more front forward. So we can use the front kick, jabs reverse. In fighting sometimes, you're better off taking more of a side stance. Okay, so with that side stance, you can always keep that jab going and use that jab as a setup. Okay, so what I want you to do now, go into that left stance, just be outside of range of where you think your target's going to be. Okay, set it up with a marker. Jab. The jab's always going to be a marker. Jab, sliding sidekick. So I've moved very minimal in that time, very small amount of space. But that's what I want you to do, okay? So set it up as a marker, get your range, out of range, jab, sliding side step, side kick. Okay, ready? Good guard, Harry. I like your guard. You've really taken to this really well. It's fantastic. Okay, so I want you to be a little bit more side on with this as well. I don't want you to be forward facing like we normally are. I want you to be a little bit more side on. Okay, so it is going to restrict you with doing a technique like a reverse punch, because you're not going to land in that position sometimes. It will make you too narrow. But you can counteract that by lots of jabs. Jabs, jabs, side kick. Okay, so set yourself just out of range. Left stance. On my count. I'll move a bit back again. 7. 8. And last one on this side, 10. Jab, sidekick just out of range, pull yourself back out of range on my count. 1, 2, 3. As you see, I went off the line then. I turned my back because I kicked in that position and it left me in a compromised position. You're always trying to jab and land in a decent stance. Okay? Five. 6. 7. And 8. Bowers, step forward with your left leg. Okay, so just like that axe kick, if someone sees that side kick coming at them, they're often going to go backwards and come back forward again. Okay, so after we've done that side kick, we want to follow that jab, side kick with another jab. Okay, because that way you double up the chances that someone on the defence is going to go backwards to come forward again. Okay, so if you catch them with the nice long leg, especially if you've got nice long legs like myself, Tom, a number of people with the club, got good long legs. Okay, put them out as a nice marker. Jab, sliding side kick, jab. Okay, so all you're doing is just doubling up the jabs, being more effective with them. Okay, so ready position, bowers, step into the left stance, on my count, jab, sliding side kick, jab. So with that second punch, your feet have got to be in a decent position that if you lift your feet and they come down here and you're off balance, that's going to put you in a nice position for someone to foot sweep you, aren't they? Okay, so you've got to think of where your feet are going to land. Jab, sliding side kick, jab. Let's put this back in my... Yes, buddy. Yep. Yep, that's good. That's it. That's exactly what we're looking for. As Tom just said, he was able to kick the bag and it moved in a position that that follow-up jab was able to react like Bob. So jab, sliding side kick, jab. Okay, that's all I'm after. Okay, on my count into that left stance. 1. Feel good? Looks good. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. And 8. Okay, into the right stance. Harry, you look knackered. You feel it, mate? Okay, into the right stance. Same again. Right stance, guard up. The other thing is you don't want your guard to really drop. Okay, you're lucky with a side kick. You've got nice long techniques that your guard can be kept long. You can be a little bit lax with the guard with a side kick, but let's keep our wits about us, okay? On my count, jab, sliding side kick, jab. 1, ish, ish, ish. 2, ish, ish, ish. 3, ish, ish, ish. 4, ish, ish, ish. 5, ish, ish, ish. 6, ish, ish, ish. 7, ish, ish, ish. And last one on this side, 8, ish, ish, ish. Ready position? Bowers. Step forward to left leg. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is we're going to do a 1 minute round. We're going to 1 minute round, shadow sparring, using that jab, side kick, jab. Okay, so I want you to use all of your bedroom, all the space available. I'm going to just put my gloves on. Oh, these are Gemma's ones. These are brand new. And used twice. Funny that, isn't it? Okay, so Alexa, 1 minute timer. Oh no, it's Echo, 1 minute timer.
1 minute, starting now.
Bowers, and begin. Ish, ish, ish. Ish, ish, ish. Ish, ish, ish. Ish, ish, ish. Keep going. 10-minute warming. That's it, keep going. And stop. If we've got our usual perception, just throwing those jabs, just keep those punches going. Give them something to think about. Okay? I want you to switch over into that. Start off with a regular jab, jab, jab. Just throwing jabs. Just throwing jabs. I'll put my gloves back on. Just throwing jabs. And then I want you to switch stance and use that jab, sliding side kick, jab. Okay, so you'll be in one stance. And I want you to switch over, jab, sliding side kick, jab. Okay, so nice and strong. Echo, 90-second timer.
1 minute and 30 seconds, starting now.
Bowers, and again. Echo, stop. Yeah, this isn't really, you don't need to worry about power so much. This is about inconvenience. It's a kind of, you sparred against Sasha, haven't you, Tom? And Sasha keeps you at distance by just throwing those side kicks. Those side kicks that you then can turn into a roundhouse kick. He's looking at your feet, he's waiting for your change for an opening. Okay, so just want to finish off with 2 minutes of shadow sparring using your regular techniques, what you use daily, what you practice with all the time, and then slip into those what we've done tonight. Shadow sparring, bowers, and again.